if you couldn't already tell, your girl is a fan of a pumpkin. So I decided to dedicate a whole video to eating pumpkin foods for a day. Today, this morning, I had the new pumpkin spice shreddies. I've got to say, they wasn't amazing. It was literally shreddies with some cinnamon, which essentially is pumpkin spice, but I was looking for some more flavor, you know, some more flavor. However, the pumpkin spice coffee was really, really good, and it actually is flavor sim. Usually I have to have like loads of toffee drops in my coffee, but this one I don't even need to add a drop because it is so flavor sim. It literally tastes like pumpkin spice, and especially with the coconut milk, chef's kiss. Now I'm making my post-workout breakfast, and today is just going to involve a lot of pumpkin puree. I was going to make my own, but I just couldn't be bothered, so we're going with pumpkin puree from the tin. For breakfast, I thought we would start off with a bang. So my idea is to make some little mini pumpkins, pumpkin bun breakfast cinnamon roll things. I haven't got a name for it yet, but if you have a name for it when it's done, comment in the comment section down below. Definitely make it, because they are good. I have made them already, but I haven't made miniature versions, so hopefully they turn out well. We're gonna get a bit crafty on this channel using a ball of string. I've got some of the ingredients in here. Let me put you in a better angle. So far in here we've got the flour, we've got the protein powder, we've got the baking powder, we've got some soy yogurt. We're also gonna add some pumpkin spices, and then we're just gonna go with a dollop of pumpkin puree. You wanna go for at least 1 tablespoon or 50 grams. And then we're gonna mix that all together. So once it reaches a dough-like consistency, what you wanna do is roll it into one big ball, split it into 3, get some string, wrap them into pumpkin shapes. Then you wanna place it in the air fryer for a good 10 minutes, and there we are. They will be my pumpkin spice buns. Here we have it, dudes. We have 3 pumpkin buns with a chocolate middle in there for the pumpkin stalk. Let's take a bite out of one of them. Okay, let's just appreciate the fluff factor in that. You can fill these with Biscoff. The one I made last time, I made one giant one and I filled it with Biscoff, but the chocolate biscuit finger melts in the middle and it leaves the chocolate center. It's just the perfect balance for me. I'm just gonna consume this all for my breakfast now, and I shall meet you guys next at my next pumpkin meal. Okay, so it is lunchtime now, and for lunch I was thinking of making my favorite kind of combo with a pumpkin twist. I love toast with hummus and some sauteed garlic mushrooms. So I'm going to try and recreate that with this pumpkin spice hummus that I found in Sainsbury's. So many of you guys tagged me on it on Instagram and it's been raved about. I don't even know if it will be nice because pumpkin spice is delicious, hummus is delicious, but the 2 and 2 together, I'm not sure it will be delicious, but we'll have a little sneak peek inside and see what it's smelling like. Okay, so it smells like hummus. I can't smell like cinnamon and all that kind of jazz. Not like my donuts that I've just made for my dessert lunch. They smell like all things pumpkin spice and everything nice. But let's have a nibble. It's questionable. I don't know why it's marketed as pumpkin spice. I can't taste cinnamon, what it says, and I can't taste ginger and nutmeg. It says pumpkin spice hummus with warming cinnamon, ginger and nutmeg. I can't taste that, but it does taste like good hummus. Probably not the best kind of hummus, but hummus that can be spreadable on bread. Talking of bread, last night I made some pumpkin bread in prep for this video. I could not have made it within the video because of the hours that it takes for bread to proof and the yeast to rise and for the bread to cook and things like that. So I prepped it last night, but it did turn out so well, and I'll leave the actual recipe that I used in the description box down below because I didn't make the recipe up. I'm not a bread person. I'm not really great at making bread, but this bread I'm so proud of. So I'm going to toast that up. I'm going to saute some garlic mushrooms, spread some hummus on the toast, and that is going to be my beautiful lunch for today with my donut. Here we are, we have my pumpkin lunch, my pumpkin toast with pumpkin hummus and mushrooms. Not extra pumpkin. Let's have a bite. If I'm honest, it's just your bog standard mushrooms on toast, but pumpkinified, so we love it. Then we've got my pumpkin donut that I made a batch of, which I'll eat throughout the week. Looks very delicious. It turned out to be the perfect colour and everything. Needless to say that donut is spicy. Spicy in the right kind of way and my kind of way. I'll very much enjoy that batch that I made. We're going to be making another like pumpkin-y dessert around dinner time, but after my lunch I'm going to consume all of this whilst watching a YouTube video. Me and my sister are going on an autumnal walk through Battersea Park, one of our favourite parks, and perhaps getting a pumpkin spice latte together. So this is not Grace that I'm talking about, I'm talking about Chloe. She doesn't live in the house, she lives with her husband. So we're going to meet up and catch up with some coffee. Yeah, spud me. And spud me, spud me. Yeah! Woo! Hello! Say Leila. Leila. We are back from the lovely little autumnal walk that I had with my sister and my brother and her babies. We didn't manage to find any pumpkin spice stuff in the park cafe. I would have thought they did, but dinner will make up for that because I am going to be making a pumpkin pasta, and then I also am going to be making pumpkin protein bars. Let me explain how I'm going to make it. Essentially, as the base, I'm going to add coconut oil, oat flour and maple syrup, mix that all together and then pop it in the oven for a good 10 minutes to just crispen slightly. And then in a pot, I'm going to be adding some protein powder together with some pumpkin puree, some almond milk and some pumpkin spice. Once that mixture starts to boil in the pot, I'm then going to add some agar and that's going to really hold the mixture together and make it pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to pop that in the fridge whilst I make the main dish, which is the pumpkin pasta, and that will be dinner served. Okay, so pasta is on the boil and I'm moving on to the pasta sauce. Literally, it's just going to be a stock cube with some pumpkin puree, the leftover pumpkin puree throughout the day. So we've essentially used a whole can of pumpkin. Absolutely delicious. We're then going to add some nutritional yeast, some tomato puree, some paprika, cayenne pepper, and some garlic. And essentially all we're going to do now is wait for the pasta to be ready, add it to the pot, stir it all in, and that's my pumpkin pasta done. And that is it, guys. That is a full day of pumpkin recipes. My goodness, it has been a very delicious day. This is totally my month to shine, as well as November. It's my birthday, December, Christmas. I just love the coziness. Don't get me wrong, I do love the summer. I do love a good bikini. But the autumn and winter season just hits different, you know? You know? I applaud myself for that pumpkin pasta because it is really, 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 really good. So that's the pumpkin pasta I made. We also made the pumpkin protein bars, as well as some pumpkin tea from Witards. If you're following along with my autumnal videos, you'll know that I bought this in one of the vlogs. I just love it as well. But let's try this pumpkin pie protein bar. I know when a lot of people do these challenges where they do like 24 hours, 24 hours, they tend to like buy packaged foods from supermarkets and things, but personally, I don't know, I just prefer to make my own stuff. I just think it's more fun, more creative, and then you just feel a bit more like, wow, I made that. So let's have a go at this. I'm so glad I didn't make a single serving of that because I'm gonna really enjoy those with the pumpkin donuts throughout the week. Oh my goodness. I will include all of the recipes in the video. Please defo try one. Let me know on Instagram if you do. Tag my Instagram handle, I would love to know. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you liked it by giving me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me. And I'll see you in the next autumnal video. Say Leila.
Leila.